Hello, this is Dr. Lou Jacobs coming to you from Portland, Maine. Did you know that what you don't know about chiropractors could kill you? Let's look at the facts and put things in perspective. 1.9 million Americans are addicted to pain medications. Every 19 minutes, an American dies because of misuse of a prescription medication. Heath Ledger, Michael Jackson, perfect examples. Unfortunately, most Americans that die from prescription medication use don't make the news. Prescription drugs kill more people each year in this country than cocaine, heroin, and a handful of other illegal drugs combined. Hospital-acquired infections kill as many as 98,000 Americans a year. Another statistic revolving around 98,000 is that properly prescribed medications kill as many as 98,000 Americans a year as well. The hospital, my friends, is a pretty dangerous place. If you do not need to go there, and if you do not absolutely need to seek medical treatment, you are much better off going with least invasive or the least invasive options first. Here's what American medicine does not want you to know. They do not want you to know that the average cost of malpractice insurance for a chiropractor in the United States is $1,500 a year. And at the end of that year, a refund is often given if no claims have been made. So the cost is actually less in many cases than $1,500 a year. The Annals of Internal Medicine in 2012, January of 2012, published an article, some research that was done that showed that chiropractic manipulation of the neck or manipulative therapy of the neck is better for acute and subacute neck pain than medications. And a lot safer too. Did you know that the risk of an adverse reaction to a chiropractic adjustment that is extremely serious is 1 in 3 million? 1 in 3 million is the risk of a very serious accident from a chiropractic treatment. Chiropractors often joke that it's much more dangerous to drive to the office to get your chiropractic treatment than it is to get the treatment itself. Wilkes versus the AMA. This was a court case that was decided on September 25th, 1987, and the judge said that the AMA had violated Section 1 of the Sherman Act, and that it had engaged in an unlawful conspiracy in restraint of trade to contain and eliminate the chiropractic profession. There was a time in history when the American Medical Association was trying to eliminate the profession of chiropractic because they did not like it. Most medical doctors do not want you to know this stuff. They don't want you to know how safe chiropractic is and that it actually is competition for them. It actually is more effective, as the article in the Annals of Internal Medicine showed, for the treatment of certain conditions. First do no harm is at the base, and it is one of the fundamentals of medicine, so far so that it is in the Hippocratic Oath that medical doctors say when they receive their diplomas from medical school. First do no harm. Well, first doing no harm implies that you're going to go with the least invasive treatment first. As you have already heard, going with prescription medications is not the least invasive form of treatment first for many people. In fact, it is actually quite dangerous. And again, many people every year die from the use of prescription medications. Chiropractic involves no cutting, no needles, and no risk of infection. There are no medications that are taken, no chemicals put in the body. Everything is natural. Everett is 84. He receives chiropractic care. He's had a history of low back pain and issues that required steroid injections until he started chiropractic care. As of right now, it's been almost 5 years of absolutely no injections for the numbness and pain down his legs. It has all been managed with chiropractic. Using chiropractic is going least invasive first. Compare the medical malpractice premiums for chiropractors versus other types of doctors, and you will see and recognize how much safer it must be. Again, in the Annals of Internal Medicine, not only is it safer, but it also gets great results. Chiropractic is better. This is a quote. Chiropractic is better than medication for acute and subacute neck pain in the short and long term. Straight out of a medical publication. This is Ashley, age 29. She came to the office with extreme neck pain. She had not tried anything else. She wanted to take the natural, least invasive route. Through chiropractic treatments, she has been completely alleviated of the pain and stabilized so that the problem does not come back quickly, or ever, perhaps. My name is Dr. Lou Jacobs. I'm coming to you from Portland, Maine. If you have questions about this or any other videos, you can call 207-774-6251, or you can email drj@drloujacobs.com. The point of this video, as you've probably gathered, is that if you do not know the risks associated with invasive treatments that would generally be considered American medical treatments, if you do not understand the risks of those treatments and you forego getting less invasive care like chiropractic, you run the risk of serious risk or death from those more invasive treatments. You know, you often hear people saying, well, just because you don't understand the law doesn't mean that you're exempt from it. And unfortunately, the same is true with healthcare. Just because you do not know the risks of a particular treatment for your particular condition does not make you exempt from the results of that treatment, whether good or bad. So be wise, be careful, educate yourselves, and please don't hesitate to contact with questions.